All right, everybody, welcome. We're doing something a little different today. I got a hummingbird feeder here. I bought this. So if you're interested in purchasing one of these saucer flat dish style hummingbird feeders, go ahead and subscribe. Stay tuned. We're going to get into this, and I'm going to be your best friend here for a while. So if you're tweaking out 4 o'clock in the morning shopping for hummingbird feeders, can't wait to get those little humzarmulators floating on in, coming in like little fairy birds all over, creeping around your garden, you're going to love this video. I'm going to walk you through this thing. We're going to talk about it. I've been having birds come here for a year or so now, and they're going to love this thing. Now, this is made by More Birds, and like I said, it's the flat saucer style. I left it in the box. We're going to do a little unboxing. I got this, I think, from Walmart, and I'll put a link for this in the description. It was about $9. Not too bad. I got it on sale, so I'll try to put a link for that. I am guilty of putting links in my shopping that aren't the best price all the time, though. My YouTube channel has kind of gone off the rails the past couple years. If you've been watching, you may have noticed that there's been some kind of little things going on here and there, a little bit different, a little bit kind of nutty, fruit of the loom a little bit at times. But I have been guilty of putting shopping links up that aren't the best price because as a YouTube creator, we have to use the links they supply, and they're not always the best prices. But anyways, I'll try to put a link. So this is the More Birds feeder. It looks like it holds a really nice amount of nectar and everything. The packaging is pretty self-explanatory. It just says on here that it's a 3-in-1 feeder. By 3-in-1, it means there's 3 different ways to hang this thing. You got a stake that you can put in the bottom and stick it in the ground, so you could put it in a planter or around your garden, around your flowers. You got some little trumpet flowers and all this. You could stick a little feeder right in there around it and have them come in. Now I will say, with something like that, you're going to have a big problem with raccoons. That's for the people that can come out every morning and reset their feeder and put it out on the ground, because you're going to have whatever, possums, raccoons, anything, cats would probably get into it, whatever, if you put it on the ground like that. But I do see a lot of people that do birding, and they come out every morning, and every evening they take it back in. So they bring it fresh food out every morning at sunrise. If you're that kind of person, you could go put it in around your flowers and have a nice pretty little display all around your deck and your balcony and everything. So that's the planter stake. It also has the window suction cups. And I wouldn't really recommend the window suction cups, because I feel like they always fail over time. I mean, I have them in my car to mount dash cams and things like that, and it'll stay for a period of time, months sometimes, but it always ends up coming off. So you're going to drop your feeder probably, but you can try to use the window mount if you like. For $9, this thing comes with a lot of accessories. It's got a big suction cup on the back here. And your whole saucer assembly would I guess it just sits in there like that. It doesn't really lock in or anything, so that's something else. If you get raccoons up around your window, they'll be able to knock this off and carry it off, throw it off, break it on the concrete, whatever. But just for some little hummies, the zarmulators there, they'll have no problem with that. So I haven't even opened this thing yet. This is brand new to me. It just gives a half twist, opens up. That amount of nectar, for me, is a good amount of nectar. I'm in Kentucky. Hummingbirds are seasonal here. This isn't California, up and down the West Coast. They even go up all the way to as far as southern Canada up there and stay resident birds and things. But so what I'm getting at is I don't have a ton of birds. They're not going to drain this in a day or by lunch, for example. This will last for several days for me. That much nectar, that's probably a half cup or so, at least in there, maybe 3/4 cup, maybe even a cup. That's a terrible estimate, I know, but it's a good amount. I can just tell that's a good amount. So it's only good for 4 or 5 days anyways, especially in the summer heat. If you get 3 or 4 or 5 days out of this thing, you need to bring it inside and clean it anyways. This is a really easy thing to clean. It's very smooth in here. Just twist that off and then scrub it with some hot soap and water. Also, the bottom of this, you need to clean this, and inside these little flowers and stuff is probably going to need to be cleaned. So whether you have a tiny little brush or a Q-tip with the fuzz taken off of it or something to get in there, a toothpick with, you could take a toothpick and wrap some paper towels on it and ream that thing out or something. But you want to clean that in there. That's going to be the hardest deal. The hardest part of cleaning that thing is getting inside these flowers where the hummingbirds drink, and it goes into those little tubes. And I like that. That's really cute. It's purple and white. They got purple little dots in the middle with white flowers, and it's like silicone. The purple is like silicone, so it's kind of soft and squishy. So I kind of like that. I think the birds are going to like that. Let's move on and try to get this thing, look at some of these other accessories here. I want to get my hanging hook. I'm going to be hanging mine from a hook, like I said, because I have problems with raccoons around here. And possums, but specifically raccoons, love the sugar water, and they have already gotten into my other feeders. And over the years, I've come up with systems. Go look at my shorts. I did a short on what I'm doing with my bird feeder. I hang it off the gutters of my house with a big hook, and they can't really get to it there. So here's my hook that I will use. It screws in the top here. And then this is I would use this for my tomato plants. How about that? Free tomato plant stake is what that is. Here's your stake. Pretty good sized stake. I don't know what that is, 1.5 feet or so. And then you would just set it right on there. I guess it just kind of sits on there, pops on. You can stick that in your planters, put it at an angle, sticking out of your flower beds, whatever you want to do there. So that's your stake. 3 pieces, metal. Pretty nice stake, but it is 3 pieces, and you need to kind of push it together hard. It's not really, you could maybe push it together, get it to firm up a little bit. But like I said, I'm going to just be using the simple hook because I hang mine. And I don't know what else you would really need to know about this. I said, if I can ramble on for about 8 minutes, I'll make a video for the people that, like I said, are shopping late at night and they just want to know all kinds of stuff, and they'll probably go, that guy told me all kinds of stuff. And then I'll have the people that just bought this thing and they want to see it used, and that's it, and they'll get on and say, when are you going to say something, man? This is ridiculous. You're rambling on forever about nothing. So whatever. Like and subscribe, or don't. I don't care. You know, leave it in the comments. I'm going to go ahead and fill this thing up, rinse it out, clean it up a little bit, fill it up with nectar, 1:4 ratio, 1 part sugar to 4 parts water. That'll be next. I'll get this filled up and try to get some footage of some birds fluttering in and getting some little hummingbirds coming in and landing on this thing and feeding here. They're just starting to show up in Kentucky. It's mid-April, and they just kind of start streaming through, and those birds aren't even interested in staying this time of year, this early. I mean, they'll come, and I've seen birds 1 a day for the past 4 or 5 days, and they'll just come and hit this thing. It's like a marathon runner grabbing a drink from somebody on their way through. They just grab a sip off of this thing and buzz off to the north. So they haven't been sticking around and coming back and building nests and that type of thing until recently. The past day or so, I've had a female that has been back and forth several times this morning, and I did see a male early this morning right when the sun first came up. So I'll put this thing up, try to get some footage of them feeding on it, and we'll add that on the video. Thanks for watching. Hope this helps you with your purchase, and it does hold plenty of nectar. So I'm going to give this a try, and I'll put a link for it in the description. Thank you.